Hi everybody, Adam Steele here, and today I'm checking out the Deep from Dragon Song Effects. This was designed and made for me. Let's go. So firstly, a massive thanks to Travis at Dragon Song for designing this for me, and a massive thanks to the patrons on Patreon and our Discord, without whom this would never have happened. This is something that's kind of a community project that has really come together over quite a long period of time through our community, which you are all welcome to join. The links are in the description down below. So, I've been a bass player for a very long time, and I was looking for a very big, angry bass fuzz. I'm a big fan of bands like Muse, and I wanted to get that kind of big, buzzing fuzz tone, but without it destroying the rest of the signal. And there are pedals that kind of do that, but I was looking for something very specific. And this is the kind of sound that I'm looking for. Without the pedal, it sounds, I've got Amplitude's good old Ampeg SVT, so nice and kind of smooth, clean bass tone, not a huge amount of overly strong high end. I'm running the Schecter C5 in kind of the less aggressive, the kind of more passive voice mode, with everything fairly flat, but with the treble up a little bit. It could sound a lot brighter than that, but I've left it kind of as is so I can get that big roundness from that SVT style low end. And then when I turn this on, we get that huge that big fuzzing, buzzing tone. And this blends in over the top, of course. If I move the blue knob, that's our blend, which goes 100% is off and the other way is all the way on. So I can find what works for me. Now, there are 4 controls in a switch. The switch is a 6 dB bump on the output, so which can be really good for having this stick out of a mix when I kick it on, or leave it off if the levels are right between them and I just want that top end grind. Now, the top left is the bias control, as evidenced by the fact that when it's all the way left, it sounds almost like a distortion. And is biased in such a way that with a lower volume input, we still do get quite a lot of dynamic range. If I turn that all the way up, we get that over-biased kind of zipping thing. You can hear that the high-end hiss has now gone, and if I play, it'll take a good amount of volume to get anything out of it. It sounds like there's a gate in there. That's just because the bias is really hot. We get that kind of zipping effect. I find that really useful because that means I can get that searing top end and also not have to worry about using an extra gate anywhere. It kind of gates itself. Now it does say that the second control here is actually bias and the first one is gain. It seems to be kind of the other way around. I might be mistaken. It might be that when you push the gain past a certain point, that's when we start getting that gating effect. If I turn the bias all the way down. Do start to get quite a significant amount of that kind of background glomp kind of stuff. Technical term. The one on the bottom right here is the fuzz volume. And then this one is tone. Probably going to keep the tone somewhere around the middle. I want it to be searing but not ear splitting. And so this should keep everything just about where I like it, so we can do that typical kind of So I'm going to have to find those biting points, but when I get this dialed in exactly right for this bass, and of course it will be slightly different on each of my basses, depending on the output, the amount of low end they kick out, whether they're active, passive, all that kind of stuff. I'll take some photos and try and keep them as kind of notable settings, but this is probably going to find its way into quite a lot of demo songs. So but yeah, if you like the sound of this, check out Dragon's Song. I'll see if I can put a website or a Facebook link or something down below. These are very boutique to the point where this is currently one of one. But I'm sure he may be persuaded to build more should the need arise. But yeah, thank you everybody who's watched this little kind of video. And you'll see this pedal again in the demo for that OR30 that's up there. And you'll see it again on the channel, I am sure, because this is going to be a part of my sound now. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to the patrons on Patreon for supporting me. Thanks to Dragon Song for making this. And thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.